Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're first to get my videos. It's time for my pedicure. Yeah, I am taking off the Dodger baseball theme. I still had a couple um, design on a couple of the opera nails on, and so it's time to take off my pedicure and get to do another one. I don't do gel on my pedicure because it's just so hard for me to file it off, and I want to change them up every 2 weeks anyway. So guys know that when I do nails, pedicure or manicure, I like to talk about a topic. And last topic I talked about trusting people with your kids and people that tell you need to pray. Like if they know you have God or don't have God in your life. So today's topic I decided, let's see, people that are evil or trolls or just bitter people on social media. So I have a small YouTube channel. I At one point I was hitting almost over 10,000 view on a product that I was doing. I bought it like a glitter tattoo, I think it was, but those as seen on TV products. And by accident I deleted that along with about 30 of my other videos. And I was like screaming because finally something was taken off. My nephew remedied the problem. I was able to put them back up, but it just didn't do the same at the time. But I still kept doing it to keep me, busy and try to share different content with you. Then eventually I got bored. Not bored, I shouldn't say bored, worn out. And I had, my kids are getting older. I was more involved in their school activities, after school activities, and it wasn't enjoyable anymore because if you guys know how you get paid by YouTube, it's kind of like it's really nothing. So it's like I really don't do it for that because I'm not getting paid that much. But if my channel were to blow up, of course, then I would say different. But while you're trying to do that, and about four, I don't even know how many videos I have up here, but I have so many videos. Like I started with crafting, and those are doing pretty well. But I was stuck with so many stuff doing crafting. My husband's like, we don't have space for this stuff. So I was spending money to do these crafting ideas. So then I just switch it up because it's my life on a hill. I live on a hill. It's basically my life on the hill. So, but while you're doing that, you have some nasty people that think they could come on your social media content and just tell you whatever they want to. Like if I were walking the street, would you walk up to me and go, "Oh my God, like that sandwich you just made is crap. It's ugly. It's stupid. It looks nasty." So why would you do that just because, I can't see you face to face or you do a fake profile? And those are normal little people that does that stuff. It's like people that are so chicken poop that they wouldn't even really show their face or tell you that in public. So my sister, the Bear Pantry Show, she has one as well. She's almost over 200,000 on Facebook, and I think she's hitting almost 100. She's trying to get her 100,000 on her YouTube channel. My life. I'm sorry. The Bear Pantry Show, and it's like she deal with it all the time. She started out doing Belize and foods, and none of her believes in people like they secretly support you and they secretly are using her recipe to start small businesses like the little side gig in Belize, and they never give her cred. Like, who are you to be living in the States to teach me that live in Belize how to cook? Well, newsflash, like we were raised by Belizean mom. I was here since I was 8. My sister, I think, 15 or something like that. And we were raised by our mom, our grandparent or grandma, not my grandmother because she was ill, so she wasn't able to do it. But my grandaunt, they're very good Belizean woman in the kitchen. My aunt, my mom, so we were taught by them. And even though I've been here since I was 8, I'm 49 now. I still have an accent. I still speak Creole at home. My kids understand it. They don't speak it, and we've learned that a lot of Belizean people today cook with a lot of crap in their food. Like if they want to make a soup, they'll use the canned camel soup and then they'll add stuff to it, and it's like, why do that? I don't get it. Or they just over put stuff in their food, and sometimes less is sometimes the best, So, but they don't give my sister any credit. They'll quick to go follow someone else that just started by using her recipe and they'll use her recipe and what they know and make their show, and yet they get more credit than my sister that's been doing this for a while. And then they'll go in there and go like, for Belizeans, we have to, when we clean our meat, we soak it in vinegar and lime or lemon, or I do two of them. If I have lemon or lime, it's either one or vinegar. If I only have one, then I do a lot of one. And so, like, we wash our meat in that. So, but a lot of times when she's cooking on air, she doesn't show that process. And people would go at her like, "Oh, you didn't clean your meat. You're so nasty." It's like, really? Like, we're really gonna show her every single detail? And it's like, "Oh, you don't know. You're not really Belizean because you don't this and you don't this." And I'm like, first of all, you obviously was looking for the recipe, biatch, because you up on her channel trying to figure out how to cook the food. So how would you even find her channel if you're not even figuring out how to try to cook the food? Do you see what I'm saying? So why are you on her page upset because she did it and you didn't do it? She did it and you didn't do it. So it's like a lot of hate. So she deals with that on a regular basis, and a lot of times she's like fighting them, and sometimes I'll let her know, hey, just ignore people. They're bored, angry, and bitter. But it's hard because I woke up the other day with I'm trying this new YouTube short that they're doing, and I woke up with three idiots literally like, oh my gosh, and this and that. And I basically insulted them back. And I said to myself, why did I allow them to steal my joy? You know, it's like they're not worth it. They're sitting, for them to see my short is because they were looking for something and they found it on my stuff. So I don't get that. And I can't say that YouTube is, analytics, because I've been doing YouTube analytics for literally like since I started doing YouTube again. Hey guys, if you haven't done mine now, please take this time to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I just started back YouTube again the other day, so it's like it's like, to me, I feel like they're peed off because you just started to do it all over again, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna penalize you for quitting YouTube and starting all over again. So I'm trying to do it all over again, but it's going very, very slow. Like when I would get like a payment out every month, I'm getting one maybe every 3, 4 months. But I'm gonna try to short because I did notice that picked up really, really fast. But people came in there with a ratchet comment that sometimes it's just not necessary. What do? Do you cuss them back? Do you waste your energy? Do you let them steal your joy? So that's my thing. It's like, why do people think they have the need to comment on things? Like I was watching TikTok, and there was this girl that I follow that has her little series on, not a little, but her series on Hallmark, and she was doing like sit-ups with her son, and every time she did a sit-up, she kissed her son on the mouth, and her son, I think, looked between 10 and 13, and they're like, oh my God, Alabama. Oh my gosh, isn't that gross? Like, even if you thought that, shut up. Shut up. It's not needed to be mean. It's not needed to be rude. I see some stuff on my YouTube. I see some stuff on Instagram. I see some stuff on TikTok. And I'm like, what the heck? And I just keep moving. I just keep scrolling. So I don't know why people feel the need that they can bash like the Kardashians. Like, they're not someone that I follow, but why follow them just to say what they, or what you think of them? So, um, if you have to, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because my husband's saying some stupid stuff in the corner. It's like, why even make comments? If you are on their channel, make a comment, then apparently you're stalking them for a reason, just to call them what you want to call them. So I don't get that at all. So not because you're on social media, people, or even an actor, well, people criticize them like, oh well, they're in the spotlight, they're supposed to take. No, what the heck? What the heck? No, that doesn't mean that at all. So before, I would cuss people out left and right, and my husband's like, why do you waste your time? They're ignorant, they're stupid. And he's right, they are. But then guess what? He got a TikTok. Not a TikTok, he got a Twitter. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, this idiot came at me and I had to answer him back. I was laughing because he's always talking to me about ignoring people. So I'm like, uh huh. But it's right. You have to ignore people because they're unhappy, they're stupid, and they're miserable. And what's the best thing to do than to comment ignorant comments? So I was watching my Facebook, and I follow our local adjacent city Facebook group, and I saw someone put about Gavin Newsom, about him, I guess, passing something about something. I don't even want to make that topic. So whatever it was, he passed it, and people were like, "That doesn't mean nothing. He's still gonna be recalled." Da 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 da. Like, just shut up. If they were talking about, if the topic was, "I hate Gavin Newsom," then you go ahead and work with that topic. But if you didn't, like, why even bother comment? But I was watching. I'm like, you know what? It's always like, to me, I want to say, you guys seem like you're four related bunch of illiterate idiots. Just shut up. Keep it going. But I'm not gonna follow up on these people. They're bored and happy, and they're just waiting for the next post to see who they could rag on. But I'll let you know. Some I'm not the one though. I will cuss you out sometimes. But lately, my husband's been telling me to ignore people, and I've been trying my best. So, but what do you think about that? What do you think? Because you have a social media account: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, um, MySpace. No, I'm kidding. Do you think people should have the right to tell you whatever they want to tell you? My thing is, if you came across my content, it's due to the analytics. There was a reason why. So why get mad because you found it? If you didn't like it, then keep going. Like one of them said, because I was making a sandwich for my son and my nails were on. Say, oh my God, I almost gag seeing your nails. And in my head, I'm like, well, actually, I said it. I typed it. I go, well, have you taken a look in the mirror? You can probably make yourself gag every day. And so and I later on I deleted it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna waste my energy on these stupid idiots. And so there's another comment, because I made the peanut sauce for these spring rolls, because my son loves spring rolls. I love spring rolls. I'm trying to make him eat less carbs. So like, what's better to give him, spring rolls? That's like a perfect dish, and we love it, love it, love it. So I was doing a peanut sauce, and I've learned how to do it through watching YouTube and different things too. So I did make a lot of the sauce because I do have a lot of the rice paper, and along I wanted to be at least we could eat it more often. So I had the sauce already made. So the person was like, "Oh my God, that is a lot of sauce." I'm like, "Shut up, you idiot!" I'm like, "We are still eating from that. We just put like a couple spoon in, because my son ate like four spring rolls, so I gave him like 2 spoons of the sauce with it." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's a lot of sauce." I'm like, "Shut up, you idiot! We're still eating from that sauce right now, and I still have it left." So, and then this person wrote a whole friggin' paragraph saying how I made a sandwich. A 1 minute video I did, and she wrote a whole paragraph. I'm like, yo, is your life so pathetic that you had to basically write a dissertation just to talk about a damn sandwich? Like, get a effing life, you idiot, And I'm like, why even follow up these dumb people? They're apparently bored in their house and whatever. So I'm finishing up my feet, and I did my, sorry about that out of shot. Please don't come at me and tell me that you were in the screen. I'm a one. I do everything myself. So I edit, camera, edit, voiceover, everything myself, videotape. So this is my next pedicure that I currently have on. I'll try to see if I'll do my manicure, which is the Gel X French, the new product they came up with. I love it. I did the Dodgers, but I didn't actually do the French with it. I did a couple nails with the French, but I want to actually do this all French now with some rhinestones. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you're one of those people that's being rude to others on social media, cut it out. Shit ain't nice. Bye.